From Abilene to Orange, Vernon to Midland, and Texarkana to Laredo, it's Robert Pratt with Pratt on Texas.
David Crockett went out to Texas to fight at the Alamo.
Welcome back to Pratt on Texas, ladies and gentlemen. Glad you are with us this afternoon. It is, as always, a great day to be a Texan. Speaking 517 miles northwest of Washington on the Brazos, 411 miles from the hallowed grounds of the Alamo in San Antonio, 400 miles north of the Rio Grande's Big Bend, and 625 miles from historic Galveston Island. Broadcast originating from the True Texan studio on the high ground of Texas. This is Pratt on Texas. I'm your host, Robert Pratt. The number 1-800-687-0790, 800-687-0790. We want to welcome to the program, to Pratt on Texas, Bobby Livingston. Bobby, this is a hell of an auction for people that celebrate Texas every day like me. Remembering William B. Travis and the Alamo in Texas and Western Autograph and Artifact Auction. Tell us all about this.
Robert, we have an incredible collection that tells the whole story of the Texas Revolution. A document collector named Robert Davis from Waco put this together in the 60s and 70s, and the two biggest items that we have for auction are two letters written by William Barrett Travis from the Alamo in preparation for Santa Anna's arrival. It's pretty incredible. One of them is a receipt to a local shopkeeper for 682 feet in Travis Wright's, now in place at the Alamo for cannon platforms. So it's a powerful document that tells a huge story.
And certainly dispels a little bit of a myth that some of the mythology that they were taken by surprise by Santa Anna's arrival, which anybody that knows Texas history knows that's bunk, but that's still out there. I mean, they were on a massive march towards Texas, putting down the rebellion in Zacatecas on the way and all the way into the Lone Star State. So this receipt signed by Travis demonstrates they were already getting goods and fortifying the Alamo and building platforms for cannon. There were some other interesting documents that are going to be in this auction. Tell us about some of the other documents.
Well, Neil, of course, is the commander of the Alamo, who leaves on the 14th of February and gives command controversially over to Travis.
Right.
And him and Bowie end up having a power struggle. But Neil leaves, and on this particular document, he's discharging a gentleman from Gonzales who leaves the Alamo that day and ends up coming back during the siege and dying. So it's an incredibly important document. Anything that came from the Alamo when it was being fortified, when Santa Anna was on its way, is extremely valuable.
Tell us a little bit about this man from Waco who amassed this collection.
Well, Bob Davis loved Texas history, and he would meet with other gentlemen, and they would trade documents back and forth. And Bob Davis, owned a printing company called Texan Press, and he actually got Travis's diary, the famous diary, and he published it. That accounts for Travis's life up until about February 10th, 1836. So he had access to documents that you just don't see. So we've got almost 8 William Barrett Travis documents that kind of trace his law practice. And then, as you said, with the suspension of the Constitution, he begins getting involved in politics. And there's several letters about Texas independence that Travis was emerging as a leader. Obviously,
what's the deal with the Children's Bereavement Center of South Texas? Is a portion of these proceeds or all of them? How's this auction work? Is that benefiting this group in Texas? Because I noticed that on y'all's original press release.
We're donating a significant sum to the Children's Bereavement Center, which is a great organization in San Antonio that reaches out to children who've lost parents or brothers and sisters either in the war in Iraq or Afghanistan or to domestic violence or accidents. So it kind of ties together nicely. It's a great organization in San Antonio, and we want to support the community as well as show off some of these documents. They're having a fundraiser there on November 3rd.
Your company is RR Auction, and you guys do this all the time. Been in business, I guess, 30 years or so. When is the auction? How do people get in on this auction? How can they register as bidders and bid? Tell us all the details.
Sure. The auction is on preview right now. You can go to our website at rrauction.com. We're in Amherst, New Hampshire. You can go there. You can register for free. we'll send you a catalog for free. And like I said, it's like a history book. It's 250 items, and then the actual auction begins November 10th and ends on November 17th. There's items that you can probably get for $100 all the way up to six figures, I would think, on some of these Travis documents.
Is the auction conducted online?
Yes, we're a bonded licensed auctioneer, but it is online. There's no gavel. There's a timer. It's a kind of an eBay-style auction. Very simple to use.
Really a neat collection, and glad that you guys contacted us. We celebrate Texas here every day on Pratt on Texas, and I'm looking forward to looking through the catalog, and I wish you guys the best of luck with it. Anything you want to add?
No, I mean, we're really excited about this Texas collection, and I think that your listeners that are passionate about Texas history will learn things just by visiting our website, even if they don't participate in the auction. So we're really proud to have this, and I'm glad that you're such a spokesman for Texas history.
Well, that's what we do. We do Texas politics, news and commentary, and always in that celebrating what it is to be a Texan. Bobby Livingston with Double R Auctions, thanks a lot for joining us, my friend. And, folks, we'll get that link up in the Texana section at PrattOnTexas.com during the next break. I'm pretty excited about it. You heard him say there are going to be some, those few of those feature items are going to go for a lot of money. Got a lot of proud Texans who have lots and lots of money. But he says there's items that you'll be able to pick up probably for in the, the $100 or hundreds of dollar range. I'm excited about that, and I hope you are too. I'm looking forward to it. Remembering William B. Travis and the Alamo in Texas and Western Autograph and Artifact Auction. Lone Star Tribute, a rare look at symbols of Texas independence, coming up November 10th through the 17th online at rrauction.com. Sounds fun.